We're from Austin, Texas. We have a martial arts studio, and what we teach more than martial arts is life skills. So what we do is we come down the first Saturday of every month to support the Alamo. The Alamo receives no funding from federal funding or state funding. So what we've done is we come down here first Saturday, do some whip work, throw some knives, show you how skilled these kids are with all that kind of stuff. And if you'll put $1 in there for the Alamo, 30 years from now it'll still be here. I don't know if you read in the papers, but the Alamo is in as much trouble as everybody else in this country. So we'll get started. One of the things that, besides martial arts, that they learn is we have a creed, and we'd like to tell you about our creed now. One of the things that they not only speak, but they do it in sign language. They can go to any deaf community and speak to them. You ready?
Sir.
Tell them our creed.
Sir. As a martial artist, I will respect my family and my home. I will endeavor to bring honor to my art. I will pursue my education to the best of my ability with integrity and respect for my parents, teachers, and my fellow men. I understand that violence is weakness and that compassion is strength.
All right, good job, guys. Okay, what we'd like to start off is with the bullwhip. The bullwhip has several different parts. Thank you, sir. The Alamo will remember you. But the bullwhip has several parts. This is the handle. This is called the belly. And there's actually 4 whips built in here. The last one being the one you're seeing. At the end down here is called the fall. Now, this white thing at the end is called a popper. Now the popper travels at 950 miles per hour, which is faster than the speed of sound, and that's what makes the bang. Same thing as a supersonic airplane that goes, when he gets 950 miles an hour, you'll hear a big bang. That's him breaking the sound barrier. And that's what this does. Now this is the first man-made whip, man-made anything that broke the sound barrier, and it's about 3,000 years old. Now, what it is a communications device. Basically, if you're herding cows and you don't have a lot of people on you're on foot, what you do is you want to go way over there. Excuse me. Okay, you're gonna have to back up. I saw that lady walking in front of you there. Oh. All your cows are running away while you're doing this. And then you got to be real fast. Not old like me. But anyway, you go across and you tell them to move along there. Tell them to move along there. And then when they start in the corral, you can just go in behind them. I won't hit you, sir, I promise. See, won't go that far. Okay, so that's kind of what it is. Now, some people do it on horseback. For that, you don't need a big long whip like this. You need a much shorter one like this. And you can go on horseback. And of course, your horse is moving those cows, and you can bring them across like that. They don't like that sound, so they move along. Now most people think a whip is extremely dangerous, but it's not really. I want to show you what they do in Hollywood. I'm sure we all saw guys hanging up on a yard arm and somebody whipping them, right? Well, I got my guy in the yard arm. Come on a little bit. I got a 9-year-old here. I'm going to hang up. Stand out there. Good. Hanging from a yard arm. I'm going to do this first, and I'm going to explain what happens. Thank you a little bit. Give her a big hand, everybody.
A little bit.
What happens is that That's what they do in Hollywood to make, you know, and of course they all go, ah, you know, whatever. But their actors were not. So what happens is when you send your whip out and it cracks, it dies. It just dies there. And it's not moving again. Now if you just do this, now you're gonna get hurt, right? But as long as it cracks, it's gonna die right there. And then it'll just wrap around you. So that's how they do that. Come a little bit further here, my friend. You can get real fancy with it. If I'm not too fancy today. But you can throw a wrap around here. Wrap across the top. I'm terrified of it. Okay, you ready? That's the way it's supposed to go. And of course, together, do a wrap, and you can pull it. You got it. Yeah. Thank you, Kelly. Now, that's basically all it is a communications weapon. You never hit an animal with it, because you'd certainly hurt him if you hit him with that end of the whip. You can get fancy with it. Wrap it around yourself. And you can jump over the top of it like that, but that's about as fancy as I can get. You can't jump that high. Come on, girls, let's show them what you guys can do. Much like in martial arts, everybody knows what a kata is or a form. Much like that, we have the same thing in whips. You know, my problem is trying to keep up with these two. Move over this way.
Excuse me.
We got trouble with leaves here. Are we ready? All right, here we go. Let's set. Go. Lost my. Lost yours too. Now when they get wet, lose your popper. And that's what happened to two of us. And it doesn't pop without it. All right. Now I'd like to show you some real fancy knife throws.